I do? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Show on stream. Tracy, can you go see if I'm also on Facebook? I know it's hella late. I'm trying to, let's see. This is different. I don't really know how to work this thing. These are okay. Or let's see. Hybrid. Probably just gonna be me and you tonight, Tracy. It's late. Freaking. This is a different thing. I'm not used to this restream thing. Wonder if I should do a raffle again. What do you think about doing a raffle again? Click on a comment chat message to display. See, I don't. It says I'm on Facebook, but I'm not seeing both chats. So that's kind of annoying. I thought I would be able to. Hey, Trista. It brought you here when you saw the notification. Trista, I've been meaning to message you all day. We got to set up your reading from when you won the raffle ticket. Maybe I should run another raffle. I can add a cup to the raffles now. I can do a 20-minute reading or a cup. First and second place. I wonder if that would be something people would be interested in. Let's do that. Right? Yeah, I thought about it because I know I was supposed to get back to you this week, but you know what? My schedule's going to open up because I don't think I have readings after this week. So, like, no one's scheduled. So, I think we'll be good. Yeah, maybe I should run another raffle. I don't know, though. I mean, the last person that won still hasn't got back to me. I emailed her and everything. So, it's not, I guess it's not my fault, but I'm trying to think what would be a good price for raffle tickets. What did we do last time? Was it like 1 for 10 and 2 for 18 or something like that? I hear coyotes. I think it was. So am I also streaming on Facebook? I'm confused. Because it shows you guys are on YouTube, but I was trying to stream on Facebook too, but I don't know if I'm streaming over there. Let me see. I had to get the stream key. I did the stream key. I don't freaking know what I'm doing. Do that. It shows I am. It shows. I see my video on Facebook, but I did it in the group. I don't know if that was a smart thing or not. I wonder if I should have done it. I think I should have done it on my profile. I think it was 10 per ticket and 18 for 2. So you would save or 17 for 2. 18. You would save a couple bucks if you bought 2. Yeah. So I'm thinking I shouldn't have put it in the group. Crap. Having a horrible night with this shit. Let's see. It says sending data. So I don't know if I'm streaming on there right now then. It shows me on here though. Well, it's late. That's probably. I told you no one would be here. I already knew that. Well, it shows that Facebook is here, so it shows that it says it's sending data. But when I pull up Facebook, it shows that it's there. So, I'm not sure. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. See, it shows me there. Yeah, that was Zena, actually. They sounded kind of far away, but they were like loud. That wasn't Casper. That was that's Xena's bark. I don't even hear Casper barking. He was barking earlier. It was Lyra and Xena. His bark is deeper. Yeah, it's doing something. We just don't know what. Hey, cat. See, like, even if I click restream, for some reason, I don't know if it would show other comments here. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I hear more coyotes. Okay, it's not showing me. I wonder if that's because. I don't see me. I know I did it right. I'm so annoyed right now. Whatever, dude. Stream setup. Post on timeline. Complete post details. Hold on. Maybe it's not. Maybe I didn't do something. Do I have to? I don't want to, like. I don't know why it's not letting me. I hate freaking all these streaming things and all this technology. I can't deal. Aquarius is supposed to be good at technology, but I freaking hate it. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do another raffle. 20-minute reading, a cup, or 2 questions. I'm trying to get the stupid freaking thing to go live. It's not letting me. This is freaking annoying. It says create live video, complete post details. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I already did. Cross post to more pages. Nope. Don't see any I want to cross post to. Okay. Complete post details. Go live. It won't let me. It's fucking retarded. I don't know. It won't let me. This is freaking weird. Like the go live button isn't there. No. I don't know. 50. I guess it's another failure. No, it won't let me do live. It just I keep trying to click live and it's not letting me do it, and I don't know why, because it shows that I'm streaming up here at the top. And I don't know how to fix it. I hate this. It's freaking annoying. I'm freaking frustrated as hell. Copy. I am. There's 9 people. About the same we had on TikTok. I mean, it's late. Maybe I should start a Twitch. Where do you see a Tara comment? What? Who are you talking to? Freaking getting tired. I gotta answer the questions that I have so far, anyways. You mean Trista? Who's? I hate fussing with them too. Cause, okay, so normally I do, stream. What was it freaking called? Whatever. What have I been using all this time? See, my brain isn't working. StreamYards. Usually I use StreamYards, but they've gone up and I just can't deal with it. Can't afford it really. So this is cheaper. I don't see any Tara. Oh, now I see her. Thank you, Tara. I didn't see that comment before. Now I do. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tara. Anyways, so I'm trying Restream. We tried this in April. It's very similar to StreamYards, but yeah, no, I saw it now. But it's different. So I was trying to connect Facebook because I thought, well, we'll try to go live on Facebook because sometimes people on Facebook don't come on YouTube or TikTok or anything. We were on TikTok for a little bit and we had like 6 people in there and it was really boring. So I wanted to come to YouTube, but I wanted to try to stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And I just am having problems with it. Just saying. So that's Lyra. I haven't heard Casper. I didn't talk potty mouth. I just said Facebook and YouTube. And you're not allowed to do that. And I always forget. I always forget about it. So that's why. I got restricted again. TikTok hates me anyways. Technology is not our friends. I freaking hate technology right now. I dislike everything right now, honestly. It is potty mouth to them, I guess. Apparently, I can't win for losing on that freaking app, dude. Like the algorithm hates me anyways over there. Like I don't get it. We should do something on Halloween. I almost they had a unicorn hat for sale yesterday for like under $5, and I almost bought it for Starlight. Maybe that would have made her go viral. I didn't though. We should do like a EVP thing or something. I don't know. I was thinking about blocking that day off because I hadn't decided yet. Because I think it's a Friday, and I think I was gonna have to block it off on the schedule if I was gonna do anything. Oh, what was I doing? I was gonna check Facebook again. I don't understand this. See, it's not letting me click the go live, which makes no freaking sense, dude. It makes no sense. Surreal desire for address in your streaming software. It just wanted me to put the stream key, which I did. So what the heck? Okay. I did everything I was supposed to do. Let me click the live button. It's not letting me do it. This is like really dumb. This is like really dumb. I don't know. I give up. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something fun. I mean, I could always go to Tombstone again. Well, you really wouldn't use tarot cards for a seance. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I need to get out of this timeline, though. I'm over it. I'm over everything right now. I'm done. I don't understand why it's not letting me do this. I'm so frustrated right now. It like it's all showing up on the live thing, right? And then it shows it's connected to restream. But when I go click the go live button, it's gray and it won't let me click it. Please add a live description. I did already. Edit post details. Oh, maybe this is why. Readings. There. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm an idiot. All right. I think I see what I did. Here we go. I think I fixed it because I'm stupid. I didn't have a description. I had a title but not a description. Okay, I see what I did. All right. Yeah, they have a ban from all live streams. That's crazy. Oh, I guess that's for me to do to people if I have to, huh? Oh, I just saw lightning. That's no bueno. That was a crazy lightning. Yeah, I don't really read tarot like that, though. I mean, when we do a seance, we're going to do a real seance with Spirit Box. Spirit Box or mediumship readings. Ta-da! I did it. Because I'm so stupid. Maybe I'm just tired. And I couldn't figure it out. But I got it now. So I'm pretty sure I got it now. It says I'm live. Yep, it says the Psychic Sleuth podcast is live now. And okay, I see what I was doing. Alright, I feel dumb. They make you put too many things. I put readings and now I'm getting too tired for readings. Just from trying to hook it up. So yeah, we'll do a raffle tickets again. 20-minute reading, a cup, or 2 questions. Yeah, well, I'm smiling, but I'm underneath. That's all, different. It only took me freaking an hour. No, 30 minutes. And it was something really small. I feel dumb now. But if anybody's on Facebook, I need them to comment. And I have one person on Facebook. After all that, watch. No one will watch. Alright, so maybe we figured it out for next time, though, or whatever. Well, I'm waiting to see someone comment on Facebook so that I can see what it looks if it's gonna show up on here. Because remember when we did TikTok, or that was something different. That was Streamlabs, which I tried to do tonight. And let me tell you, Streamlabs is confusing. It's like reading Chinese to me. I cannot figure it out, so I gave up, and I came over to this one. Yeah, but I'm hoping like I can record things on here. I don't know if I can. I hope I can. Because I can use this. I'm pretty sure I can. One day I'll get StreamYards back up, but this is good for now because it's cheaper. So. Anyways. Yeah. Are you on Facebook? I mean, you're on my Facebook group, Kat? I just want to see what. I have 2 people in there now. If you're on Facebook, can you comment so that I can see if your comments pop up? I'm behind over there, though, I could tell. It's not this, so. Yeah. I don't want to be on your 65. That makes me look bigger. Too much close-ups. Oh, that's the thing that sucks about this one is that there's no. See, the thing about StreamYards is you can put on a filter, like fix yourself on a filter, and this one I don't think you can. So that kind of freaking sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I wonder if you can add. I hope you can invite. Yeah, you can invite people. Okay. I'm live in the chat group. No, the group page. Not in the chat group. It wouldn't let you go in the chat group. It'd be on the group page. I'm pretty sure I did on the group page. Well, I just realized this one you can't put a filter, so that Restream is slacking on that. They're very similar to Streamlabs, but they are missing a few things, and that is one of them. And I did not like that because I like being able to fix it. Yeah, Tracy, quit lying. I don't expect you to say that I look like crap at all. See, I was sure. Share the special link with your audience. Let me go here and oh shoot, let me go here. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go to my. What the heck? Why is it? This is weird. I thought it would go on. I wanted to go on my. There we go. I don't know. It said share this with your. I don't know what that is. We'll see. Facebook.com/star. What does it do? Oh, great. It said share this with your audience, but then it doesn't do anything. Now I can't delete it. What the hell? That lightning needs to stay over there for right now. I can't deal with that right now. It won't let me delete this. What the hell? Only lets me move it to trash from my... How come I don't see myself live on the group, though? But I know I'm live. This community is read-only. Oh, from the community, stupid chat. I don't know why they did that. Stupid. What happened to me? I'm not live anymore? What the hell? I can't. Well, it kicked me off live because it's saying go live again. You're not currently live. So something happened to my live. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe because I left the thing. Streaming software. Copy this. Go here. Edit here. Paste there. Save. Okay. So now I connected it. This is so stupid. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I know I'm on YouTube, but I'm supposed to be on YouTube and Facebook. It shows me on there. On this thing, it shows me anyways. But then for some reason, I got kicked off. I'm just not popular anymore. There. Maybe it'll work now. I'm now live. Okay. So now I should be on Facebook. Again. Because I got kicked off for some reason. I don't know if it's because I left like the page or what. I think it's because I left the page and it kicked me off. That would be my guess. Request entry into where? Oh, into the group? Let me see. Dude, it better not start raining or anything right now. I will have to get off and go put the animals in and everything if it does. I don't... It seems like it's starting to do something outside. No, please, no, not right now. Not right now. This is a nice desk for free all the way in Tucson. Okay, what am I doing? Nope, it's showing that. Look, it shows that I'm live on my Rochelle Lapham one. So I'm not in the group. I'm live on my profile. So I don't know why it went on my profile this time. Next time when we do it, we'll have to do it right. Somehow. So go on my profile and comment, Tracy, and see if it pops up on here. Because I just pulled it up. There's one person. See, why is it showing on my stories? No, I don't want it on my stories. Delete it. I don't want it on my stories. I don't know why it went on my profile this time though. Because it's not what I originally did. Mention. I'm gonna try to mention you right now. Let me see. Did you get a notification? I just mentioned you, Tracy, on my Facebook. Stream live take 100. Stream live take 100. I don't know. It should have mentioned you. You left comments? Where? I don't see anything. Oh, I see a like. I don't see a comment. Did you comment on the live over there? I wanted to see if it popped up here. I wanted to see if we could cross comments. When did I do that? Oh, I see a like. I finally found you. The avatar looks nothing like you. Okay, what avatar looks nothing like me? They're scrolling across the bottom. Tara. I know, I can see. It's not showing up over here, though. That's stupid. How come I can't get the comments to come on over here? Because how am I supposed to know when people are commenting? I know, but I'm saying it's not popping up over here. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to know when people comment over there. So I'm kind of annoyed. I need it to come on here though. That's the whole point of cross streaming. So basically I have to watch Facebook from here then. I don't get the point of this, like, this restream link right here. I see you, Tracy, but that's what I'm saying. Your comments aren't showing up on here on YouTube. Because it shows that I'm streaming from both places, right? But then on the bottom, there's a thing that you click when you want YouTube comments to come up. And then there's a restream comments, which should be both of them. But it's not. Dog is tormenting me. We gotta adopt a stray kitten. It is coming in the doggy door to eat, and my dog in the room can't handle smelling him in the house. Well, is there a way for you to get to know, for him to get to know the kitten, and then he won't be like that? But the thing that sucks is, oh, you guys see, Facebook can see the comments because it's showing up on my screen, but you're going to have to get him to know him. You're going to have to get him introduced. Hey, Rhonda. Okay. So, yeah, that's stupid. I have to look at the comments on Facebook because they're not going to pop up on here. That's freaking dumb. Oh, I don't see the point of that. We had the same issue with TikTok when we did coffee all of a sudden. When we did the cross stream, I couldn't see TikTok's comments. I can only see YouTube's. So now I'm going to have to look. You don't click on the you don't click on it. You take a picture of it like you do all QR codes. What I have to try to figure out, because it didn't let me do a description. Wait, hold on. I don't think it did. Hold on. I can fix it. I can put a link in the description box. 1 second. But yeah, you would just do it like you do a regular QR code where you take a picture of it. But I think I can. Hold on. I gotta. Why did it do that? Oh, you fucking kidding me. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now there should be a description box. Yeah, you can still train him, though. It just takes a training collar. I did that with a husky. I had a husky that didn't like cats, and I was able to train with a crate and a training collar. And my friend, I kind of walked her through the same thing. She had a high prey drive dog that she got from the shelter that did not like cats, and now she's fine. So it can be done. So there should be a link in the description box now that is a QR code, but yeah, that is a Linktree link. But yeah, you can usually just do the QR code right there. It's not? No, I just added it right now because I didn't think about it. Because this one shows up, but it's like, I don't know if that QR code works. It's bigger. The other QR code's in the left-hand corner. Yeah. And we decided we are. Oh shoot! What did I do? Okay. Yeah, no, I added it. It should be there now. I don't know if that QR code is better. I know it's bigger. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we are gonna do a raffle. 1 ticket 10, 2 18. 2 tickets 18. And it's a 20-minute reading, which is a $85 value. a cup, custom cup made for you, or, and I'm going to be doing lava cups too. So, and then a two questions. Which one question is 15, so you're oh baby. I don't know, maybe should I change it to 3 questions? I feel like that on every night, Tracy. Especially today. Today's been kind of just dumb. Actually, every day's been dumb lately. And I knew it was like late too. I was like, oh, no one's gonna come on Facebook or YouTube because it's so late. I really thought I'd get more people on TikTok when it's late because usually it starts getting, we start getting people like when I'm getting ready to get off. I didn't have any, but I mean, it is the middle of the week, so I don't know. The way my life has been, though, I might start. That's how I feel. If you go to the description box, there's a link in the description box. Tracy, can you give her the link? I just added a description. I just added a link in the description box. Just go to the Linktree description, the Linktree link in the description box. Dude, Zook is like laying his butt up against the couch and like his legs are like this on the bottom of it. He looks weird because he never lays like that. He usually is stretched out. He's all cramped. It looks funny. I don't want to be on the planet any day. I feel lately. Let me see if I can do it. It's in the description box though. I just added it. No, the description box is regularly, it's just there. I just added it. I just edited it and added it on the description box, so it should be there. Anyways. I don't think I can't edit it on here. Oh. See, there's comments on that one. Yeah, this year is ready for it to be over already. I wonder. I don't think it'll let me add anything else on my YouTube one. I probably should have. Okay, there we go. I'll just put it there because I couldn't find it. I didn't add it to the description box on Facebook because I was trying to figure it out. Hey, the ball's going off. Huh. Must feel my frustrations. None of you guys told me it was going off, by the way. Tracy, is that for you? I wonder. I wonder if you have multiple lives with your 3 TikTok personalities tonight. Yeah. 3 TikTok personalities. I don't know. You guys usually tell me before I see it. That's why I was like, no one said anything. Because usually you guys tell me. Usually there's like 5 comments. Ball. I'm surprised they're still working as much as the cats go up there and set them off. Starlight didn't even do anything. Why is she so tired? You're so sleepy, baby. She's not wild tonight, thank God. We went a little backwards with Hope, so. But I think I'm gonna make the craft room where I make the cups. I think I'm gonna make it I'm making it like a little playroom or something. I'm putting cat stuff in there for sure because Starlight comes in there. Her and Panda are hanging out. I mean, she doesn't want Panda near her, but they can occupy the same space and be fine. Panda just ignores her, little growls at her and hisses at her. She just kind of walks away, which is weird for Panda. So I don't think she knows she's a cat because she's naked. I don't think she knows. I think she thinks she's something else. Oh. Shoot, if I'm gonna make a bar, it won't be hookah. No, they won't use it. She got on it one day, the day that I was doing the hallway. She got on it, and then when I tried to move it, she jumped off. So you have to like actually train them to do it apparently, which I have to watch a training video on it. I haven't been able to. So I actually had like flooring taken out of the shed, and I did like the baseboards, and I had like one of the cat trees that I had put in there. I was gonna put it together, and it was gonna rain today, so I had to put everything back. Yeah, no, she wild and crazy. So Facebook can see your guys' comments, but you guys can't see their comments. So this is kind of dumb. I mean, there's nobody commenting, but still. That was the whole point of me doing it this way. So I'm kind of annoyed. She is a diva, but I'm just upset because we were like she was starting to get her confidence back again. And she was like, hanging out in the hallway, trying to play with Roscoe, like in the kitchen, like trying to get her confidence back. And then, like, I tried to stop Hope because I saw Hope creeping this way and she was going that way. And I tried to get to her and I couldn't. And she was gonna go up the bird cage like she always does, and Hope just like grabbed her and like took her down. And I was like, oh no, now we're going backwards. I was so mad. So when I was in there doing like my cups and stuff, she was having all kinds of fun. like she was hitting, like she was being a cat because Hope isn't in there. So that's why I think she likes it. She has water, a litter box, and she can deal with Panda's never tried to do anything to her, so she just kind of like goes in there and plays. Yeah, but she hasn't even been laying on the couch with the dogs even lately. She's been my little shadow because of it. So when I'm in there, I take her in there with me, and her and Panda, like, they can occupy the same space, even though she hisses at her. It's still, there's no fighting or anything. She just kind of does her own thing. But she was doing all kinds of things the other day in there. Okay, Tara, what did you? Fuck. See, I have to watch on Facebook, so I can't even see you. Like, what did you pay, real quick? Okay, that's weird. Oh, one question. Okay. I'm coming back. Check my email. Okay. Well, yeah, I've been trying to get. I wish I wasn't awake. We went to TikTok first, and then, yeah, that was a bust. So we came here, and I was trying to do, like, the restream, and yeah. Anyways, I might go to bed soon and try to get up early and try again. All right, Tara, what's your question? Remember that intuitive guidance questions, you still have free will. It's always about possibilities, but just like to remind people of that. I don't understand why it's not showing both comments. I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's just gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, Starlight's not a cat. I don't know what she is. She's a baby. That's what she is. Because when I pick her up, she makes all kinds of noises. She's a baby. It's time for her to have another bath that she hates. And she got one of those beds that, like, you go into. They had them, like, way cheap. And she wants to lay on top of it instead of going in it. It's ridiculous. What's your question, Tara? Ugh, sorry. 11 o'clock. Like I said, I might get around and do everything and go to bed, and I don't know. Try to get up early or something. Yeah, I did. That's why I'm saying, am I, like, behind or something? Make sure that you fast forward when you come back to YouTube so that you're not behind. So make sure you go to where, like, hit the toggle till the very end of the live. And then you can ask your question. All right, good night. Are you currently working now? No, it's okay. Cuz they're talking about next year, 2026, like mid-year, some good changes. So almost like a step up or change in the career for the better, if that makes sense. Here too. We're on the same time until time changes, Kathy. Okay. Um yeah, there's going to be something else that comes across. Next year, it's almost like you get something by December. And remember, rejection is protection, redirection. So usually if something ends, something else will begin. It feels more independent though. So like I don't know if you're going to be working more independently and it's not going to be as strict, kind of the vibe that's coming across, but December really highlights for some sort of shift or change, but next year they take me to like mid year, well, April to like July, but specifically April highlights. April has been highlighting for a lot of people. Um there's going to be some sort of shift that's going to be for the better, and it could be like you have to make a decision between um two paths, but you're not going to make the wrong decision. It's just going to be like you have to make the decision on what you feel is best. But that's going to come around, so there might be another job that comes up or another direction, and you're going to have to choose. But next year looks better financially, career-wise, all of that around that time. So, and it might not be exactly what you did before. It might be something maybe along the lines, but it feels like there's more freedom connected to it, if that makes sense. Like I don't know if like in your contract everything was kind of like strict, but this feels like I don't know. You feel happier, there's more freedom, like you like the job more. Like that's the way that's coming across. And I hear the words word of mouth, so I don't know if that means like you're going to hear about the job through word of mouth or um something of that sort. Yeah. And there could be some remote work with it as well, cuz I'm hearing like remote with it. But um and next year there's going to be some travel. So I don't know if that has something to do with the job or if it's separate. But um yeah, next year it feels like you're going to have some choices, but it's a real action year in regards to your career, and it'll be better than this year was. It's going to be better than this year was for a lot of people, because this year was all about transformation, growth, um like shedding our old skin, boundaries, things like that. And next year is like putting everything we learned into action. So I mean, I feel like it's going to be sort of remote. I'm getting like that remote and then into the office. So I think it might be both. Um if that makes sense. Like sometimes you might work remotely and then sometimes you might go in, so that would be something that's kind of local. But I don't know if whatever you do you can do more independently, because I kind of get like this independent vibe, unless you do a side hustle, and that could be possible. But I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. So there might come a point where you go more independent with it. I feel like that's kind of what you're being pushed towards, if that makes sense. I don't know. I cough sometimes with spirit. You know how it goes. That's usually tells me that there's, I don't know why. It happens a lot in readings. Why are you following him around? You weirdo. That cat loves dogs. She follows him around. So that makes sense. I feel like they definitely want you to take whatever you're doing and go kind of independent with it in some way. Almost like be your own boss in a way if you can. It's okay, baby. Come here. I don't know what. Why are you so mean to everybody? No wonder they don't like you, dude. Just hiss at everybody. Hey, Miss Gloria. Does that make sense, Tara? Okay. I see your comment now. I kind of missed it for a minute. Yeah, but next year's going to be a big growth for you with your career. They're talking about confidence. So I don't know if like they're I feels like Spirit's trying to say to have more confidence in yourself and in your work, that you could be more independent with it. And that might be the decision. Do I work for a company or do I go off on my own kind of thing? Because I feel like that's going to be a decision. Or does that make sense? Okay, good. All right, as long as you know what I'm talking about, because I don't even know what I'm talking about. As long as it makes sense for you, that's all that I care about. No, you're not too late, girl. We just started. Believe it or not, we just started. After like an hour of trying to hook everything up. It's ridiculous. It's $30 for 10 minutes, so you could ask more than one question, or just 15 for one question. You can either go, the link tree's in the description box, or you can try the QR code. I'm behind on Facebook, I can see. I need to quit drinking things. I'm gonna have to pee in 5 minutes. Yeah, no longer than that. Yeah, because of this whole stupid TikTok thing. I get so frustrated with the app, with their, I don't know. I think I'm just too boring for TikTok. I'm not relevant anymore because I'm not trending anymore. It's not even showing all the comments on screen. What the heck? I don't know. I think it's dumb that. Yeah, well, I had my phone thinking it was charging. It was plugged into a charger that doesn't even work. It doesn't even charge things. So, yeah. And so I brought it over here to set it down for my reading, and it died. And I was like, what? I had it plugged in. Yeah, to the wrong freaking charger. So that's the kind of stuff I do every day. What are you doing, Kai? What are you doing, baby? You want to come say hi? Come here. I can't reach you. Oh, my babies. Oh, I think I made the ball go off that time. See, that's Casper's bark, Tracy. My window's open. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, little babies. Okay. Yes. I wish I was, Tracy. I wish I was. He just wants to. He was getting ready to go get back in his bed. And I called him over here. Oh, baby, do you want to go get back in your bed? He has another bed that's like he can get under the blanket. It's not as good as his crate one, but he uses it. Hey, CP, why you didn't do nothing? You were playing this morning and waking me up. You guys were all playing this morning and waking me up. That is not cool. Or not letting me go to bed. We're down now. Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna close the window. I'm afraid to go back. And this is my cup. I have to do some work on it because yeah. Why it does that? So this is my cup that I offer. Similar ones. If anybody wants one, I'm gonna be doing lava one soon. I'm just waiting for it. These are a pain. They turn out cool though. My side hustle, I guess we should say. See, it shows when someone uses the QR code. So it says one QR code on there. So it tells me if someone's clicked the QR code. Yeah, you should film. Yeah, me on the TV does not. We just don't go that way. I have to. Shira. No, you and Kai are not going to play right now. Shira and Kai are it's kind of cute, but not right now. Oh, No, because now justice is going to get involved. Not really. They're not turning out right. I've been fighting with air bubbles. Now I kind of understand like how they happen and how to like make them not worse, but this one I worked on the air bubble for a long time today and it looks like there's still issues. So I don't really know what. I'm going to have to figure it out. So I've been trying to save the ones that I originally started with because I didn't know about the air bubbles and I didn't know you weren't supposed to use fine glitter. So there's some I probably really let go at a huge discount because they're just and then the other ones, what baby? I'm not having a fantastic night on the internet universe. I'm actually getting really tired. I'm still trying to get the air bubble out of the new one. The other one's a piece of crap. Oh, so I put the QR code here because basically that's for like a tip or donation if you wanted to, but I made it bigger because someone was saying they couldn't get the QR code up here. So when you click on it, like you would use it like a regular QR code and it would take you to my Linktree that has everything on there basically, but I just made it bigger because somebody was saying the other one didn't work, so I was going to try this one. That's why it's there. But yeah, so you would use it like a QR code, you wouldn't click it. I don't even know how you could click it. But I appreciate you trying to buy me a coffee. Although this is my hybrid coffee, so this is Coke espresso, which I'm almost out of, creamer and coconut milk. It's crazy, but it's good. I actually did it also with root beer. It wasn't bad. Made me paint my whole hallway. So yeah, there's supposed to be a menu. So when there's a menu, that's my Linktree, and then you would go down to like Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. That's just all my links. That's what a Linktree is. It just shows all the links. So it would be a menu. It's a menu of all the links, like my merch link and all of that. But the payment links are on there. You just have to scroll down. And no, your first cup is jacked. We did not put enough glitter and we used fine glitter and then I already sealed it so I can't fix it. So that's why I was trying to make you another one. And the other one I'm trying to get rid of the air bubble. I swear I thought I had it in this one. So I don't know. Thank you. Are you getting a reading or are you just donating? I appreciate it. I appreciate everything right now. What? It's true. And the ones like that I first started doing, like, oh, there's, I'm pretty sure the unhinged one is. I think I accidentally used the wrong solution. I think I forgot what it was supposed to be, and I was trying to fix it. So it might be half like no flow and half medium flow or something like that. But been working on the air bubbles. Like, I want to rip out my hair. Like, I don't even know if they can be saved. Mice would not last here. I have no idea why y'all are up to, as I just clicked on. Well, we're just chit chatting, and I was doing readings. It's scrolling across the bottom. That's it. Actually, I'm usually not on this late, but you know, my mom told me to go to bed, and I was like, Mom, I can't, because I was up late at her house. My schedule's all screwed up. Anyways, I was like, Mom, I can't pay my bills if I'm sleeping. This lightning is like freaking me out. It needs to stay over there. I think I'm gonna have to pee. And I'm wondering how I'm gonna do that with Starlight here. She'll probably follow me. I might have to get up and go to the restroom real quick because I've been drinking too much. Yeah, Jamie, I'm gonna have to go to the restroom before we start yours. Oh, thank you, Jamie, for the little note. It's not 30 minutes, it's 10 minutes, though. 10 minutes for $30. But let me go to yes. It's scrolling across the bottom, love. Micromag. It's scrolling across the bottom. I'll be right back, though. Let me see. Okay, sorry about that. Drinking too much stuff. And then Starlight, of course, followed me, and she wanted to eat, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Just Jamie. Jamie has a 10-minute reading. Hey, any ways to support's good. Any website looking up is good. Yeah, so you have just Jamie ahead of you, and she has like a 10-minute reading right now. That's it. Okay. So, all right, Jamie, you ready? Make sure that you fast forward so that you're caught up, so that we're not you're not lagging in the back. When you come back. Oh, why does it let me do that? Okay. Okay. Do, 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 do. Is there a reason that you have to go before November? Because like December highlights as a better month if possible. See, I'm wondering if she fast forwarded, if she's lagging a little bit. So whenever you pay, when you come back, you have to fast forward because otherwise you'll be behind. I always forget to tell you guys that. I have one person on YouTube, or on Facebook. Maybe I should just kick Facebook off. Where did Jamie go? Are you coming back, baby? Hi. Hi, sweet boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know it's reading time? You know it's reading time? Okay. Where did Jamie go? Okay. So did you fast forward? I just want to make sure you fast forward so that you're not lagging and we're not wasting any time. I don't want to waste your 10 minutes by waiting for you to answer. So make sure that you fast forward to the end of the live so that you're caught up. No, I know she's here, but she's probably still behind. Okay, cool. So, is there a reason that you have to go before November? Could it hold out till December? Because December kind of highlights as a better month. Also, there's reference to a lot of snow, so I don't know if you going in November would be like it would be put on hold anyways because the time you were gonna go maybe a bad storm or a lot of snow because that's the way like it's kind of coming across. But I'm feeling like more like beginning of December, if possible. Unless you wanted to go for the holidays, but my wings are doing their vibrating thing, Tracy. What's you, Kathy? Hey, look at yours. Before November. So is he going when is he supposed to go? There's something about just December just keeps popping. I don't know if they're wanting you to go to Washington instead, but there's something about like November is not for some reason at all. I don't know, maybe he won't go there by November, but there's yeah, cuz I'm getting like the beginning, but I was thinking it was December, like 3rd and 4th, because for some reason November they just like keep popping December at me. Like I don't know if there's going to be a delay in him going, if that makes sense. Cuz there's something that with the weather that's coming up. I don't remember what kind of microphone it's called, Justin. Good to see you. Or if like his trip gets delayed. I don't know, they just keep crossing out like November, like I don't know, they keep taking me to December. Like the beginning of December, like 3rd, 4th of December for some reason. Like no matter what I try to do when I try to go to November, it's like it's not I'm not being allowed to. It's weird. And where will your siblings know what? Hey. I didn't even pay attention when we started this. So it comes across as either there's going to be a delay or you're going to end up going to Washington instead. But there's, for some reason, the November thing, the November timeline. I mean, I was taken to the beginning of a month, but it's still coming across as like December 3rd and 4th, which I mean, you can choose whatever you want to do. That's just, for some reason, it seems like something comes up. I don't know if like November is going to be kind of a rough month for weather or why I'm seeing like snow. There might be like snow that prevents. It's kind of weird the way that it's coming across. Um like that's the way I don't know, that's the way it's coming across weirdly. Cuz I was taken to 3rd or 4th and it's interesting you said November 2nd, but it's they keep taking me to the end of the year. No, I don't think it's I don't think it's symbolic at all. I don't think it's symbolic. Usually when I see things like that, they're usually as they are. Um, it's not symbolic on that one. I don't know if like it's kind of confusing. Like I don't know if it's saying like he's gonna last a little bit longer, or if something's gonna happen and she's not gonna make it there in November for whatever reason, but December highlights. I'm not sure, but I mean, if everything's okay to go and you need to go in November, then if I'm making sense, there's just something that thank you. There's just something that's kind of coming up that's causes delays or gets in the way or something, and I just keep going to December. I'm kind of annoyed that I can't see your guys' comments on the YouTube thing. Jamie, are you there? What do you mean with your siblings? What will your siblings know? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by it, honestly. Because when she mentioned the second, I was like, well, yeah, because I was getting like the third or fourth, but it feels more like the end of the year. Like I can't shake the December thing. But I mean, if she can go and everything's okay and she needs to go, then, go. I don't know. Do not know his plan. I'm so confused. Like, don't know his plans about moving? I just want to make sure I'm understanding the question right, because I'm kind of confused by what you're asking. I'm just thinking there's going to be something that delays. I think she's behind or something. They know his health is bad, but they do not know he's going to Washington for. Oh. I'm just wondering if that's going to be delayed, though. Which, his decision, it's his decision for not, he doesn't want to continue to suffer, because I feel like he's in a lot of pain and he's suffering a lot. And, he feels like he's like a burden on everybody with that as well. But there's some kind of delay. I can't shake the freaking delay. I mean, okay, if you can get to yeah, because I hear like cold front, and I mean, I don't know, but we all have timing when we leave this world, regardless of how we do it. And there might just be some sort of delay or something that happens. But, if you can get there and go when you want to go, I would go. I could be getting that timeline for anything, but no matter what I try to do, I can't go to November for some reason. So I don't know if they're saying like there's going to be some sort of delay um where he's not able to go when he wants to go. Why my cat sounds like that? I figured it was you because you said the same thing in Facebook, but my Facebook sucks. I wanted both comments on here, but it's not working. I was trying to multi-stream and it never works out. I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's going to be some sort of weather that prevents him from going in November. That's just the way that it kind of comes, or something happens where he can't go in November like he wants to. And it's more like the beginning of December. That's just the way that it keeps coming across. I could be completely wrong on that, but because it's hard when people's free will is involved. But yep, I just got to trust it. That's the way it's coming across. But if you can get there by then and you need to, then go. It's funny because another Justin just jumped in here. I tried Streamlabs. I get confused. I tried it. I can't get it to work right. I was on there tonight and it would have taken me a hell of a lot longer to even do this. There's reasons that you're having questions about it. I feel like it's more like a lesson, like maybe short term, because I feel like you wouldn't have questions if he was. Like you would just know. I don't know. This feels kind of like just a learning sort of relationship. It feels short term. Different, Justin. Oh, when? Me and my son did an investigation in Tombstone, and it was pretty cool. I always get a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I just kind of gave up on it for now. This works almost the same way as StreamYards, which is what I had. They just got a little expensive. No, I'm just gonna keep it on this. Screw it. Because even when I had the Streamlabs and we tried to do TikTok, I couldn't even see the comments then either. I always go to this house in Tombstone and investigate there. We always get really cool stuff. Because I'm always by myself, so I go to the same place. What's taking Jamie so long? Oh, I was like, what is taking you so long to answer? Jamie, is there a reason like you feel that way though? Like you're wondering? I mean, listen, I always tell people when it comes to relationships, we have free will. So we're always in each other's lives for a reason. It's whatever we decide to do with that. So he has choices, you have choices. Whatever you guys decide to do with your relationship is up to you. You meet for a reason. But this just feels like more of like a short-term lesson thing. That's gonna eventually. I feel like you're gonna have someone that's better suited for you down the road within the 2027 highlights for that. Oh, it's probably the same place. It's what is his name? Oh crap. Tracy, what's his name? That I always go to. Pete Spence. Pete Spence house. You should go see the video I posted of that recently. Oh. I mean, you may. I just don't feel like it's like a long term, like love of my life till death do us part kind of thing. It doesn't mean that you might not move in together and be together for a short period of time. I just feel like there's someone else popping up in 2027 that's going to be better suited. But again, people come into our lives for a reason. We have to go down the soul contract with them and see where it leads. And there's always free will involved in relationships. So it's tough. This year's like really tough for a lot of people for different reasons. There's a lot of transforming that's going on, lessons going on, things like that. Next year I feel like will be better for you, but just be there as much as you can for him. It's not an easy decision, but do know that life transcends. So we are all spirit in a human body. We all go there eventually. Um, and it's better to go back to spirit than to sit here and kind of suffer. So Cheyenne, quit. Cheyenne, stop it. Cheyenne, quit staring down the hallway. Calm down. Um, so that's something to remember. Like when we live our soul contract and our life path and we're finished with this earth, like there's so many more better things on the other side, just without the BS of here. So, but I know it's not easy at the same time. It's very hard as humans to understand it. So, you'll have to let me know what happens with that situation, because usually when I get confused like that, but I'm able to like say, well, I can't go to this month or I can't go to this place, it's usually for a reason, and it usually ends up being pretty accurate. So I'd be curious to know what happens. If you can email me and let me know, and if you need anything else, let me know. As far as the moving in with that guy, I would just wait a little bit. I think there might be some things that show themselves next year. Just wait a little bit if you can. At least till April. I don't know why April's highlighting so much lately. I think there's some astrology that's like pivotal that month or something. Oh, yeah. I told Justin that they were going to have a baby, and he told me no way. And it was going to be a girl, and he ended up having a baby girl. And they said they were done. Because I had asked him, I think it was like, how many kids do you have? And what'd you say, like 4 or something at that time? And I said, well, you're going to have 5. And you told me no. And you did. I can't tell you how many times that happened. You're welcome, Jamie. Is there anything else? I don't think the siblings know the full plan. I think He's trying to not be talked out of it. So, and when they find out that could be part of the whole um, delay, there just seems like there's a delay or something. Like there's some reason that something doesn't happen. It's in November. Yep. And he argued with me, but he's not the only one that argues with me whenever I predict a baby and they think they're done. I had that happen with somebody else too. It was hilarious. Now that I can't really predict. I don't predict passings or things that are life changing like that. Um, Spirit wouldn't say that anyways, but I would just keep an eye on it. Especially, I would keep an eye on it. Just check in every when you're supposed to. That's not something that Spirit would predict. I don't diagnose or anything like that. And the reason why is because they don't want you sitting there stressing and worrying about it. They just want you to take care of yourself, cut your sugar if you cut sugar if you can, because cancer loves sugar. Change eating habits and make sure that you continue to check. Also, do some research on ivermectin, mushrooms, things like that. Those are all preventions. And also the stress can also help that, cause that as well. So yeah, cut sugar, watch your diet. Mushrooms are great cancer fighters, so is ivermectin, whether people want to believe it or not. I even talked to my vet about this because it's cancer is kind of like a parasite kind of, right? So that's why it kind of works. We went into it a little bit more, but there's all kinds of preventatives. Mushrooms is great. And I mean like a mushroom complex, especially turkey tail, wonderful cancer fighters. So, you know, doing those changes, exercising, um, celery juice would be great. Celery juice is a great cancer fighter as well. So those types of things would be, you know, good to research and get going on. And you know, the more you take care of yourself and the less stressed you are. There's this show on YouTube or with Tubi called, what was it? Um, it had to do with like emotions and the emotions actually causing cancer. I think it was Emotions 2.0 actually. Emotions 2.0 on Tubi. Check that out if you can. Talks about how emotions and stress can actually cause things in our body like that. So that's also something to check into. That a lot of people don't realize that fibromyalgia is actually connected to our emotional well-being and trauma and things like that as well, mental health. So yeah, those are things you can prevent it, and try not to stress and worry about it because we can manifest things in our body like that. So those are some, you know, yep. So those are some things I would suggest to try to just keep yourself healthy and all of that. And try not to think all the time that it's going to come back, because that won't help. You know what I mean? That's going to kind of like, you're going to bring it back on it. So those are all things. Diet's a huge thing, and so are emotions. Yeah. So, and I would suggest too, when you can, is getting some energy healing done on you. Reiki healing, energy healing, something like that. And work on clearing and healing your chakras, because anytime you have stuck chakras, that can also cause health issues. Sorry. So those are some things that I'm getting that would be great and beneficial for you. And I think you'll be okay if you just do that. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Keep me updated. Let me know if you need anything else, okay? Yeah. Diet, emotions, Reiki healing, chakras, all important. Mind, body, and soul. We have to take care of. But I think you'll be okay. Just gotta take care of yourself. And look into preventative things. Cutting sugar way back will help too, because cancer loves sugar. Perfect. Let me know if you need anything else, and yeah, email me if you need anything. Okay. Did we have where did she end up getting let's see. Go and check my email. Melody. Oh, thank you for the extra donation. I appreciate that. All right, Melody, you ready? Where'd you go? I swear your name looks so familiar to me. Huh. Melody, make sure you fast forward too. Okay. Did you fast forward? Are you caught up? Thank you for the generosity. Okay. Are you ready for your questions? Freaking tired. Yeah, your name looks so familiar. I swear we've like done readings or something before. Did you have a private reading with me? Yeah. Oh, I could have swore like, okay, maybe it's just been on here, huh? Hey. Yeah, I mean her name seems super familiar, but this name does. Did you change your screen name? Because your like real name looks familiar, but your screen name does not. Okay, so you did change it? Because I'm like, I don't recognize the screen name, but I recognize your regular name. Okay, no wonder I was confused. I was like, I know her name, I recognize it, but I do not recognize the screen name. Okay. All right. So what's going on with your daughter? There's a lot of heavy transits right now for people. Does she have issues with like depression and things like that? I mean, I don't know. I only know from the dream. I can't look at a map and tell yes or no. I just go from the dream and where the astrology led, and that's where it took me. What I feel is my location, so I can't tell you. Because it feels like there's something about like she's having like mental health things right now. And it could just be things that are going on in her life that she's not sure how to deal with. I don't know. It feels kind of like maybe self-worth, finances, and there's something with a like relationship, if that makes sense. So, and I feel like she's one to really kind of keep it in. Like for me, because I'm getting the reference from spirit that it's like similar to me and how I deal with myself is like I just kind of wallow it in on my own and um like keep it to myself. Um and like nobody really knows like the struggles, and it kind of feels that way with her. And I think that she's really good at hiding how she's truly dealing with things, or things that like the way that she really feels. Um so I think it would be important to like reach out and see if she's okay and see if she needs to talk without like kind of like intruding, because I think like her transits, because I'm getting reminded like her transits are kind of like mine, and like the week that I had the last week, I just like emotional and stuff out of nowhere, and it had a lot to do with the transits that were going on. And I think it's kind of like the same situation. Like this last week was, I think, kind of like hard. Like we're coming out of it now, but I think that's kind of what's going on. Like there's like, okay, well, the best thing you can do is, I guess, send her love. Um, imagine pink around her. And I think she's kind of depressed over your situation. So that might be the relationship I'm picking up then with you and her. Is she also kind of like bipolar? Thanks, Justin. It is kind of crazy sometimes. Cause I feel like, um, does she only comes across as like she only sees things like one way. Like she has a hard time seeing like your side of the story, if that makes sense too, or your side. There's really a push and pull there. Okay. And okay, so that could be all right. Now the relationship is kind of making sense to me. Um because I was getting like male relationship, but I think like she's torn between like she doesn't know what's right and what's wrong, if that makes sense. Like she's having a hard time doing what's right. I don't know. And I feel like he manipulates her really badly. So not only does he manipulate her, I think that she doesn't know like how life would be without him. So the depression is coming because of the relationship. Because I was getting a mail with that, but also she's kind of torn over your relationship too because you're her mom, and I feel like deep down she loves you, but she doesn't know how to express it. She knows that she's messed up, and she's not really sure like how to fix it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. Meditation. Um, okay. Sorry, I always look off to the side. It said that this is the side of the brain that like I don't know, you connect this stuff to. Um, yeah. So it's like a bunch. Like her life is it's a effing mess, is what Spirit says. It's an effing mess, and so I think deep down, like she's struggling with the reasons why it's an effing mess. Like and financially, there's some issues there too, but um I think it's hard because like she's manipulated and like abused by him, and she doesn't. I don't even know if she even realizes it. I think the bipolar is a huge issue. Anybody can do that. Just do a guided one. But the thing is that you have to remember, Melody, is that she has her blueprint and her life lessons, and that like you can't control how it's going to turn out or what her life lessons are going to be. We always have to remember that our kids have their own life lessons and their own blueprints, and we have to let them learn them, as hard as it is. So this is like a huge lesson for her, but I think like her mental health is an issue, especially again with the bipolar. I don't know if she's not taking her meds or she's on the wrong meds, but she's a little manic sometimes. I don't know why my head started hurting. Um, all of a sudden. I don't know if it's really mind controlled. It's just like manipulated. Like when people that are kind of like weak minded, have mental health issues themselves, get in relationships where the guy is like love bombing and manipulating and also making fear tactics and all of this kind of stuff and emotionally abusive, and like the person doesn't even realize it because they're blinded to it because they have bipolar, their own mental health issues. I don't really think that it's mind controlled. It could be a little brainwashed. But really, like he's very manipulative. That's how abusers are. So I think like having the proof is super important. So make sure that you have all the proof that you can get, which I think you do. And I think you're going to end up with custody. Like I feel things swing in your favor, and um she she might have like supervised visits or something like that, but it comes across as making sure you have the proof that you need. Waverly's a word I get a lot. It's kind of crazy. Go watch when I went to Tombstone with my son on my channel. It's one I clipped it from a live. It's one of the more recent videos. Yeah, you do. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like I think you'll be okay. Like I think you'll get custody, and she might not like you for a while. Um or that those feelings towards you are going to get worse, but unfortunately like you have to do. Oh, Waverly, he was talking about Waverly. um you have to do what's best for the kids, because the kids are what's important. So I think that you'll get custody. I don't think there's going to be an issue with that. Well, I don't know if it's going to be permanent, but I feel like, you know, but is there substances involved somewhere? Is that the same one that you said she married the abuser? That's the same guy, right? The guy who was picking up with the relationship issues. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of substances there. Who's picking that up? I think it's I think it's like, I think it's M, and I also think it's F. And he's like an upper and downer. Or I don't know if they mix those or not. But yeah, so, you know, it's hard. It's hard to see your daughter going through this and being in this situation and not being woken up and not seeing things for what they are. But she, unfortunately, this is like I want to say like personality disorder with her without diagnosing. That's kind of how it feels. So it's hard, you know, because you love her. And the most that you can do is, even if you want to write a letter with everything that you want to say, I can't say it on here. FEN, Fen. So what was I saying? Oh, even if you want to like write a letter of everything you want to say to her, read it out loud and burn it. That'll help you release some of this. And then you can imagine pink around her and around the kids. But I feel like, unfortunately, there's something in her brain that's like personality disorder or something. Like her brain is like not kind of wired right. And I don't know if that's also, it feels like it's kind of trauma too, from maybe abuse that she's not even realizing. Yeah, no, Tracy, my head hurts too. I don't know. Kai chewed and bit my glasses, so now they don't fit me right and they hurt. But yeah, you can imagine pink around her. I would write a letter if you want to. You can save it for maybe one day, or you could just say it out loud and burn it. Either way, that's gonna help you, because it's hard, because this is your daughter, you love her, and it's hard to see her like this, and it's hard to see the kids like this and all that. Like, it's tough. So also give yourself grace and know that none of this is your fault. Because oftentimes we think, well, our kids turned out this way, it's something I did. It's not. This is I think it's a huge mental health issue, but also again, part of her lessons and what she chose, and also what you guys chose together. So okay, did you have another question about it? My nose is freaking running all of a sudden. I don't know, because Spirit would really do that. Yeah, but they understand soul contracts on the other side. And so they know that it's like they know the reasonings for it. You know what I mean? Like they know the other person's soul contracts and stuff. So that could be the trauma like I was getting, but I don't know. There's it wouldn't all be his fault, and he wouldn't think that either, really, because he would see her blueprint and her soul contract and life choices and all of that, and his. But yeah, that could be the trauma I was picking up on. But that's again something that, you know, he chose, she chose, y'all chose together. As hard as that is to understand. You know what I mean? But definitely on a human level, yeah. But you know, it was part of the lessons, unfortunately. Yeah, she probably is, because like I feel like her mental health things are so severe that she doesn't really know right from wrong, and she just also, I don't think she can really be by herself, if that makes sense. Um and she's not healthy enough to like get out of the relationship. But let's see. When are you guys supposed to go to court? Because have you thought about doing like an emergency like ex parte, because you're worried about the kids? Because December kind of highlights, but then they take me like I don't know why April's highlighting for everything. um I get like December, and then they take me to February and then April. So there might be different things that happen in each of those months. They're all highlighting it. But I would look into getting an ex parte hearing. Yeah, it's hard for the kids. It sucks whenever like we choose hard soul contracts, and you know they chose their mom, but you're doing everything, you know. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. So you're doing the best that you can. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna end the Facebook one because it's stupid. If needed, but we don't. Well, anything that shows that they're in danger, um, is good enough. So if you can compile whatever it is that makes you feel like they're in danger, and you can prove it, even if it's just what the kid is saying, if you can get that the kid to admit that to a mediator, then yeah. Well, no, and that's part of your like path is to protect the kids. And for whatever reason this lifetime, they're probably yours in another lifetime. But if the boy can tell like a judge or a mediator like what happened, um then I think that that's important, but I really think you should try ex parte anyways because I'm honestly concerned. Like I like there's certain cases that are popping into my head that I'm just like you need to get the kids out of there ASAP. So, if you can get it hopefully by December or do an ex parte and get them by December, there might be some more court hearings. February and April is why that's coming in. I don't know, December, February, and April highlight. I mean, I'm getting December and February, but I feel like December. I wonder if you're the reason I heard Jan earlier, but you might be sooner than that. Maybe you could get it moved up. I would look into getting it moved up. Like all the cases that are running through my head of if this isn't stopped is stressing, is worrying me. So if you can get it moved up, do so. Okay. Spirit's pushing that. There's too many cases where things aren't done ahead of time that could have been, and it turns into a bad outcome. So if you can, I don't know if you have a lawyer or if you can do sort of an ex parte or emergency hearing, I would suggest that you try to get this done and started by December. Like December is just like between now and December. Because again, there's too many cases that are popping into my head where shit was ignored. And like recently, we had one in Arizona. I think that Child Protective Services was called multiple times, and you should call Child Protective Services if you feel they're in danger. That is more of a paper trail, and they will actually interview the children. So if you haven't done that already, I would suggest that as well. But they were called like 7 times or something, and the dad ended up unaliving the daughter, and nothing was done in the process. Um, I mean, I think eventually, yeah, there's gonna be a reckoning. So, um, did they interview the kid? Was this before or after the kid said whatever happened to him? Yeah, that's the thing is the school tried to get them involved in that. Maybe that's why that case is coming up from Arizona. I cannot remember her name. She was a little girl. It was recently. But the school also called like 7 times or something. I think they were the ones that called. So, yes, the school can call, but I think you need to try to call again. And I think the boy needs to be talked to by them. Like, it needs to be interviewed. And they should interview him anyways. Trust me. That's the way it's supposed to go. So just try to like report it again. Um yeah, and then try to get this moved up because I don't know. I'm concerned if you wait too long what could happen, and you know. Yeah, it was we talked about it, Tracy, cuz I was like I can't believe it. Like I think they're going to get it like investigated, but I was like I can't believe that they didn't take that child out of that house. Dude, the ball is going off because Roscoe hit something onto the floor and it made the floor shake and ball went off. So, okay, let me know how it turns out. I just think it needs to be acted on better, sooner rather than later. And actually, that was the father that did that to the little girl. She like he did some horrible things. So yeah. Yeah, well, I would either get a better lawyer or try to get an ex parte hearing because this is just tell them you're very concerned about your kids or your grandkids, and I would try to get CPS there if you can. And I know private investigators are really expensive, but I'm hearing a private investigator. So I don't know if there's one that would work with you or not. I know they're like hella expensive sometimes. Um, so that may help you to get some information that you need. But definitely something needs to be done sooner than later. I wouldn't allow them to uh, hold you. Yeah, I wouldn't allow them to keep putting you off. Because that's the problem is people allow the system to keep putting them off and then it's too late, and I don't want that for you. So the system can be BS. Yeah. But I think he will end up in jail next year before July. But I don't know if it's going to be from anything with that. I don't know if he has a temper. It feels like he gets involved in some, I don't know, something. It might be something else. What the heck? Ezekiel? Yeah, well, and I know you're not either. So, but you can still send so you can send protection for the kids, send white around them, some pink around your daughter because it is your daughter even if you're mad and pissed and all that. Like it's still your daughter. It does help. Color therapy does help. So that's something that you can try to do. And you can call, upon protection for them and whatnot. There's different incantations and stuff that you can find that you can say for them to be protected. Um, but yeah. So I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry, girl. It's tough. But I think by mid next year, they're going to be with you. Like, even before then, that's just like they're showing me, like, with you and happy. Like, I see the little boy smiling. So, July really highlights, and that could be just like everything's done by July of next year. Do you know what I mean? So, you're welcome. Yeah, so I think by July of next year, like, things will be way different. That's the way it comes across. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, no, when we went to the Pete Spence house in Tombstone, Justin, like, the spirits reacted to my son. Like, they knew him. It was crazy. So yeah. Um I mean, unfortunately, I think she's gonna be alone, and she's gonna have a tough time dealing with it, because I think something's gonna happen with him, and then she's not gonna have the kids. But her part of her lessons is to try to get better. Um, so I think hopefully she gets the help she needs, because I don't, she needs to be properly medicated, I think. Um, you know, and all the things, uh, therapy and stuff like that. So right now, though, your daughter's an adult and the kids are not, and they're the priority. So regardless of what happens with her and her choice, they're her choices. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, you can send love and healing and protection around her. You can do pink, green, white, but um they're not, that's where the focus is. And she's kind of put herself in this situation, as hard as I hate as much as I hate to say it. um I don't know. I don't want to say she doesn't care. I think deep down she cares. I think deep down she knows the kids are better off, like, in a different situation. But I think, like, she's struggling with, the depression and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She needs to be properly medicated. That's the way it comes across. That's the best way I could explain it. I'm trying to be very careful. Yeah, Justin's been trying to make it down here to investigate for, like, I don't know how long we know each other, like 3 years or something, 4 years. So I mean, I've been in Arizona 3 years, so yeah, 3 years. So, when I see it, I'll believe it. But yeah, you should check out that video that I did. Because I was gonna move her and her kids in here just to move her street. Yeah. Um unfortunately, like I said, there's a personality disorder there, and like she's not like in her right state. Like, you know what I mean? Like her brain is not right. So she's not seeing things for like logical or what they are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he is. That's why I'm saying. So I think that's why I'm getting the reference of the Arizona case, and I'm not saying like that's gonna happen, but I think I'm getting a reference to like his personality. Do you know what I mean? Because like he was abusing his daughter for a really long time, and nobody did anything, and he was just horrible. And so I'm getting that. I think it's like that's the reference to like the personality. It's because he's had past lives in Tombstone, like they recognize him. But my son is also gifted that he needs to hurry up and open up too, because he's supposed to carry on my legacy here if I ever get one. It is. It is. Yeah. Um. I don't. It's hard to say like you can't like she has to want to save herself. Do you know what I mean? Like I know you want to save her because that's your daughter, but she has to want to save herself. Like any, unfortunately, and that's hard when you're not in the right state of mind a lot of the time. Yep. And that's good. You keep going with that. Yeah, but the spirits really don't. I mean, you'd have to do it at nighttime. You don't get a lot of activity during the day. I don't really feel much in Tombstone during the day, honestly. Yeah, well, keep me updated. I like to hear updates. The lightning is getting too close over there. I'm probably gonna have to bring everybody in and feed everybody. I'll go to sleep soon. Uh, I know she has to make a choice with the kids. Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. You can't really worry about her right now. Going as sneeze. As much as she's your kid and everything, and you want to. Um, that your focus is the grandkids. Period. Right now, they're the innocent ones in this. So oh, come on, Ezekiel. You always hit my mouse. Traded pins with this person multiple times. Yeah, unfortunately, you never know about people. You never know about people. That's the hard thing. Yeah. Well, like I said, if she makes the decision to, you could probably be medicated, get help, she can work her way into seeing her kids again. But it's going to take a lot of time and she's got to make that decision. It's kind of like her whole world's going to have to fall apart and she can go either way with it. Do you know what I mean? Like she can either decide she wants to get help and be better or the opposite. So, yep, you just never know. That's why I tell people, like, they wanted to say BK was innocent. I'm like, just because he looks a certain way doesn't mean anything. Like, these psychopaths don't show you that they're psychopaths. That's the whole point. They're chameleons. It's kind of why I stay to myself because, yeah, you just never know what people are capable of. I saw that a lot this year. Yeah, they were her kids in another life, Tracy. That's why. And I think she's going to end up raising them anyways. But that's why. Yeah, that'll be part of the court thing. I was thinking that basically, like that'll be part of like you know the court stuff. Yeah. But the thing is you could try to tell her all you want, but I'm telling you, she doesn't think like a normal person. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't see things the way that they should be seen. You know, Justin, I can always drive like to Phoenix or something if it something you really wanted to do. Yeah. Unfortunately. I'm sorry, girl. It's tough. Tough lessons there. Tough lessons. Doot doot. Yep. Those were her kids in another life, and she's gonna be raising them again. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. I still have my list open too for the 2 questions. I think I'm gonna hold it open until tomorrow, 2 for 23 or 26. 2 for 26 through email. I do have a list going, so those don't have a time limit, but I will get to them as soon as possible. And now we're doing the raffle. So um, it's $10 for 1 ticket or 18 for 2. Love Away or whatever it's called. I guess we could call it. You can win a 20-minute reading, a personalized cup, or a 2-question. No, I wouldn't give her any kids back. Not until she's earned it. Like I said, she'll probably be able to see them supervised, but there's going to be other things she's going to have to do for sure. I think maybe I'll add that as 3 questions for the raffle, so it's fair. Because I don't think I just can't do no hour. I mean, I don't think we'd have enough raffles for me to do it like an hour reading. Do you know what I mean? Like the off, or even 30 minutes. Like my readings go over anyways. 3. Oh shoot. Oh, what are you doing, dude? I know. Well, that's why. I mean, because I even cut my hours off my thing. I think 20 minutes is good. 20 minutes is usually what I offer, and I always go over anyways. I can never, like, stick to what I'm supposed to do. Like, tonight, we did an hour tonight, and And I went over still. Why is this not popping up on here? What the heck? Why is my shit missing? And I'll just repost it because I don't see it. Oh, man. I feel like I gotta sneeze. I better not be getting sick. No bueno. Yeah, I can't do it these days. Lately. It feels like freaking monsoon still because of the lightning and stuff. We're supposed to be out of it already. There's a ghost tour that we help out with downtown Phoenix. If you want to join it, can go inside the places, but it's cool to see and walk around. Yeah. Have to do something. It's just getting up there, so I have to wait till financially I'm doing better. But then, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Once Saturn gets out of my stupid second house. I mean, it probably won't be this year. Yeah. That's true. Where did you send? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I know. I would like to do more paranormal investigating. I really like going to the Pete Spence house though. It's cool because um they have all the equipment and everything, and then like they stay there with you, so I'm not by myself, and they are actually paranormal investigators themselves. So it's pretty neat because you know then I can like be with people, but also we have their equipment, so pretty cool. The both times I went there, like I've had crazy things happen. The first time, did I clip that? I think I did clip that too. That might be under the paranormal playlist, paranormal investigation playlist. They literally threw because I had this thing sucks. Oh man, I hate when I turn on the balls because they're gonna die. So I got this thing, and this thing sucks, but I guess I didn't have it on. And I don't know if they got mad at it or whatever, but I walked by and they threw it off the shelf. And she's like, I've never had that happen. So they threw it. And so that was interesting. And then I was kept going to the back room because the REM pod kept going off. And then I went back there and I was like, okay, make it go off again. And I got really woozy, like something went right by me, and then they set the REM pod off. So that was pretty crazy. Both times that I went there have been nuts. Yeah, that's well, it wasn't on and I thought it was. So that's what I'm thinking is they like chucked it at me because like maybe they tried to use it and it didn't work. So that's why it flew off the shelf. But both times I've went there has been crazy. I like going there. But the last time I wasn't even sure if it was going to heat up because I was like, this doesn't make any sense. It was like taking forever and then all of a sudden it popped off and it kept popping off all night. But it popped off towards Eli. Like they were replying to Eli, not to me. The girls were. So it was really kind of cool. Lightning. Oh, gross. Sorry. Where I really want to go to, you know what we should plan? Like I said, when I get more financially stable, we should go. I don't think you could take the kids though, but we should do the Hotel Congress in Tucson and get the haunted room. Go Google it. Yeah, they did. He's supposed to do this. Like it's all in his astrology. He's got Scorpio in the eighth house, but he just quit worrying what other people think. I know. I loved seeing that part of him, that side of him, because usually he's not like that. But he used to be so skeptical, and so it's nice to see him, you know, like open that side up, which he'll get more into it. It's literally his path. He just has to open up to it. Like his chart shows like he could do cadaver dog training if he wanted to, or paranormal investigation, or any of that sort of stuff. But he just is like he worries too much about everybody else. But he also forestry, which is what he's going to try to go into. So hopefully he does that soon. Yeah, no, he and I told him I was like, for a side hustle, you could start like a paranormal channel. Like, he's too worried about what his certain people think. So I'm like, okay, well, they don't rule your life, and if you like to do something, I'm like, you're a natural at it. Yeah, look at Hotel Congress. Like we should totally, and I could get there. Like that's only like an hour and a half away, hour and 20 minutes, something like that. But Hotel Congress is one of the most haunted hotels, and there's a haunted room that specifically people like to stay in because it's like the most haunted room there. Like, let me see. I can't use my freaking mouse because he's laying on it. Ezekiel. I've been wanting to go there, but I don't want to go by myself. I wanted to go with Eli, but he wasn't here long enough. It says that there's one that we drove by too, that I've never seen before, but I drove by it the other day in Tombstone, and it says "Stay with Ghosts," so I don't know if it's haunted. So there might be some haunted hotels there. I'm not sure. Um, and it was weird. I didn't know it was Hotel Congress when I took Eli to the train like a long time ago. I didn't know it was haunted or anything, and I looked at it. I looked at that, and I told him I was like, "That's haunted." To Eli and his girlfriend at the time before I knew. It was kind of funny. Um, I know we just have to get him here from California. So Hotel Congress in Tucson, Arizona is known for being haunted, with several rooms reportedly featuring ghostly activity. These rooms include Woman in the White Dress, room 242, the Tricky Veteran in room 220, and the Victorian Gentleman in room 214, and the Locksmith Apprentice in room 212, which is my birthday. Um, Oracle is quite a way. I think it's like a couple hours. Um, and Tucson is one of the most unique. The Hotel Congress in Tucson is one of the most unique hotels in the country. Built in 1919, as Tucson began to expand, the hotel was over 100 fascinating years of history. It survived Prohibition, a massive fire, and served as a hideout for the infamous outlaw John Dillinger. Today, the Hotel Congress is a popular meeting spot for people of Tucson with a bar, club, and cafe serving downtown patrons. However, it's known for being notoriously haunted. In fact, one paranormal expert calls it one of the most haunted locations in the United States. That's what a paranormal investigator said. Various unalivings and self-deletions have occurred inside the building. As a result, murder experts say these events are caused by the place's hauntings. Guests say that they get an uneasy feeling and hear strange noises in the night. Some even awake to see shadowy figures standing near their bed. Some of the apparitions are well dressed from men in the 1920s. People say there are ghosts of gangsters. The disturbed spirit haunts room 242 is a woman who self-deleted and killed herself in that room. Um, Most of the unexplained activity happens after dark when spirits of the dead are known to roam. Early history of Hotel Congress. The Hotel Congress was built in 1919. Tucson was beginning to boom. The cattle and railroad industries brought business to the area, and the hotel's rear entrance stood right off the recently built Southern Pacific Railroad station. The hotel's placement on the train station brought businesses as guests and an immediate place to stay. The Hotel Congress was part of an extension of downtown Tucson's Congress Street, including the historic um, Relito Theater, just a short walk up the street. Los Angeles architects William and Alexander Corlett, who designed several buildings in LA, blah, 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 who cares? John Dillinger and the 1934 fire. In 1934, John Dillinger and his gang were hiding in Tucson after a particularly high-profile bank robbery in Chicago. The Dillinger gang booked rooms at the Hotel Congress using aliases to conceal their identities. A fire broke out in the basement of the hotel, which spread up the third floor through the elevator shaft. They made it out alive, but their luggage in the hotel room, including thousands of dollars from bank robberies. They tipped a group of firemen $12 each to receive the spoils, allowing the firemen to get a good look at Dillinger gang. Unbeknownst to the firemen, the luggage contained $25,000 and the gang's firearms. One of the firefighters, William Benedict, later recognized 3 members of the Dillinger gang while reading a copy of True Detective. After alerting the authorities, the Tucson Police Department formulated a plan and sprang into action. A few days later, on January 25th, the first of Dillinger's gang was to be apprehended was Russell Clark. Dillinger was the last to get caught when the police moved in upon his return to his home. Anyway, the ghost. Let's talk about the ghost. That's all we care about. The Hotel Congress is one of the most haunted hotels in the country, according to ghost experts. With over a century worth of history, there's enough evidence and ghost stories to back that claim. Many unalivings and self deletions have occurred in the hotel over the years. Most of the hauntings and ghost encounters take place around 2 o'clock a.m. and usually on the second floor. Many guests have fled their rooms at night out of fear, and some even check out. Guests say they felt queasy and incredibly uncomfortable, while others claim that they feel like they're being watched or hear unusual noises in the hall. They have even woke up to ghosts standing around their bed. According to the owners, Richard and Shauna Oshran, their ghosts aren't like regular ghosts. They're not transparent. At first glance, they seem normal people. You might see them out of the corner of your eye, but when you look, they disappear. Their anachronistic appearance sets them apart, with some appearing like characters from early 20th century. One ghost, a man with a top hat, often peeks around the office corner, presumably to see if anyone is there. Most of the ghosts in Hotel Congress are said to be stuck in a time like playing back the recording of an old movie. They're usually seen doing the same things at the same time and have the same routine. One always sticks his head through the upper floor window, another always walks through the kitchen, and there is a maid who usually cleaning but is not known to the employee of the hotel. Is not a known employee of the hotel. One ghost named Vince was a man who lived in the hotel for 36 years, room 220. He was a sort of a handyman in the hotel room and would often fix things with a butter knife in place of a screwdriver. Since he passed away in 2001, hotel staff have found butter knives from downstairs Cup Cafe in various places around the second floor. Employees assume that Vance is still trying to fix from the afterlife. And then it goes through each of the rooms and why they're haunted. One is of a girl. So in 242 seems to attract the most activity. It's the most haunted room in the building, according to owners. A woman unalived herself with a pew-pew in room 242 while in a standoff with police. She was having a mental breakdown and planned to pass via suicide by cop. After having a change of heart, she decided not to involve anyone else in her plot and then unalived herself in the head. People feel a cold spot accompanied by a dark shadow just outside the door. They say this is the remains of her spirit. She also appears in the bathroom of the room or hallway just outside mostly cloud. The ghost in room 242 likes to whisper into the ears of guests and staff. Guests often report hearing strange noises and having bad dreams. A few people have woken up to their standing at the foot of the bed. She sent quite a few guests running scared. Hotel Congress is only one of many ghost stories in Arizona. It may be known as the Sweetheart State, but its rugged history of coal mining, cowboys, and bloodshed says otherwise. Octagon. I can't. Well, you don't go to sleep in them. I won't. I won't be sleeping. I'll be investigating. I'd have to see how far is Oracle from here. $2. Octagon Hall. Really? You're gonna go there, Trista? Yeah, these dolls are supposed to be haunted. They're not. Oh, you were, Jamie? I don't know. This hotel is supposed to be super haunted. I want to go, but I can't go by myself. I really wanted to go with Eli. Eli would probably freaking go running. I'm not. I just didn't expect her to like go to a haunted place. That's all. Mm. I have to see. You know, I don't mind driving if I have the finances to drive. I'd do a lot more. I have a 6-hour night investigation going on right now, but I don't have any permit. Well, yeah, investigations go by fast though. Like it wouldn't even seem like 6 hours, but you don't need it if they don't offer like the equipment. Because like the Pete Spence house, like I don't know, they offer the equipment. Some places do that. There's a place in Tombstone where they offer the equipment too, and they offer like ghost investigations with the equipment. So you wouldn't really need much, just cat balls. Really. I mean, I want to go there, but I don't. I wonder if how my body would handle it because my body does pick up like heavy stuff really easy. Like I get like queasy and headaches and stuff like that, and feel passings and stuff. So I wonder. Definitely be interesting. That would definitely be a good paranormal investigation. That one's like an hour and a half. Mm. When are you going? Get some cat balls until then. Cat balls, and then just use like the app for the EVP. They have ones that sound like the one we use at Pete Spence. I can't remember what it is. They just use it on their phone, but to connect it to like a speaker. Sorry. But yeah, you get cat balls. Oh, she does have abilities. She in class she remote viewed my house, and then she also talked about me having a bloody nose before we knew what was going to happen. So she definitely has abilities. She just questions herself too much and thinks too hard. I don't know why they moved the community to different chat. It makes no sense. It's like the same thing. Well, I've been helping her with it because she's been in class, which I got to figure out what I'm doing this weekend. I'm probably not going to end up taking Neptune. I got to make another appointment. Oh, you don't know that I was going to fall, though. You might have just assumed that. It could have been caused from that, but you just assumed. You know what I mean? Like your mind filled it in, so. But I am pretty clumsy, though. Oh, I mean, I do have like a million holes outside I could probably fall into. So, just saying. Lyra with her stupid holes that she digs. All right. Anybody else wanting readings, or are we done? Remember, people, you guys can still do your 2 questions till tomorrow. Well, I'll allow tomorrow. If anybody wants to buy tickets, let me know. Oh, Trista, your cups. I'm still working on them. I'm trying to get the air bubbles from hell taken care of. So the Beetlejuice one looks fine from what I can tell. The other one is a mess. So I'm working on that. Yep, she has to slap the doubt out of her head. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Bisbee isn't that far from me either. It's only like 20 minutes from my mom's house. So it's not far. I've been there like once, but I haven't been there. It didn't feel that haunted to me. Like, I know that there's haunted places, but I didn't check any of them out. So I have to be reminded all the time. I still question, but she will sit there and think, and I could see her like wheels turning. It's like she's receiving it, but she'll sit there and think about it, and think about it, and think about it, instead of just like saying it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could see her receiving it, but she's like, I don't know, thinking or questioning. So that's her and Deb's like biggest thing, is they think too hard instead of just letting it flow. And I've tried to teach them, like, I mean, I guess sometimes people can like look up and get things, but I notice like when you scribble, you could focus on, you get to focusing and then you can stop. Because if you notice tonight, I look over there. I always look to this side when I'm downloading, and I think that it's something to do, there's something part of the brain, I can't remember, like on this side, right side, that has to do with like where you're downloading at. Yeah, which is easy. So if it like repeats, if it doesn't change, like if it's coming to you out of nowhere, then it's spirit. If you're having to think, then it's you. Old abandoned train tunnel outside Bisbee that's supposed to be haunted by the old worker who died there. Oh, I haven't heard about it. I think Pete Spence is pretty. I think it's pretty haunted, honestly. But we haven't really had any bad experiences. We always have different ones, with different spirits that come in. So it's kind of interesting. Could be a portal, because I just heard that. But yeah, I definitely want to do Hotel Congress. I wonder. I haven't been to a place that haunted before, so we'd have to see how I do. But I've been wanting to for a couple years, so eventually I will get there. It'd be nice if Eli could go, but eventually I will get there. Eventually I will do a lot of things. If I could quit just getting older. Yeah, she knows I preach the discernment all the time. Or, I mean, the discernment. The discernment, yes, but the meditation. She just thinks too much. Like, they just question a lot. Because they'll question it, they won't say it, and then I'll say it, and they're like, well, I was gonna say that, or I was thinking that. Yeah, I mean, even Noah wanted to take the time to speak out. You know what I mean? Even Noah took the and he answered very clearly that he just wanted to be heard. And he's not even from Tombstone. See? Because they do have a trampoline. That's what I'm saying. You guys just don't, you don't say it, you just question it. Whatever. She's a good remote viewer. She saw everything I had on my back porch, which is kind of bad because it's a mess back there. Yeah, pretty much, Tracy. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. I mean, but I do that too, even with cases now. I'm like, I knew, like, I won't say things, and then I'm like, I knew I should have said that. I did that in JJ, and I still think about that because in JJ, I kept seeing an older man carrying him, like he got him or whatever, and found him, and I didn't say it because I like was questioning, and that's exactly what happened. An old man found him and like carried him out of there, and I was just like dumb. I was kicking myself. I still kick myself for that. Like, so I do the same thing. I think it has, doesn't matter how many years you've been doing it. Sometimes you just question or second guess things depending on the moment. But that's something I still am like, damn it. Why didn't I say it? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't say it now. So I think we all do that. But learning. I'm tired. I'm gonna have to get off here. Let's get around and take care of everybody and go to bed. Uh-uh. Cheyenne, calm down. It's just the cats. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it kind of was. And I think I did that reading like live or not live. I did it with the sitter. So, but yeah, I think I questioned it. Dude, that was crazy lightning. It's kind of far away, but I still want to I need to get everything done. I'm tired. Alright. Well, this wasn't a bust like TikTok was. I have such a hard time on there, man. And sometimes I have good nights, but it's a rare occasion. The other night I did cups on there. I had 2 people. But one of them was my client. She did get a cup. So it was funny. But I've never had just 2 people. Well, except for tonight on Facebook. I think Facebook we'd have to go earlier or something. I don't know. I'll have to do that something different. Cause, excuse me, for the cups I'm gonna have to because I can't go live on my right channel till I have 1,000 followers on TikTok. It's so dumb. I don't know. Anyways, I had to get my website and stuff done. Oh, exactly. On Travis Decker's, the lady, she came on there and she commented, she's like, because apparently somebody's seen him, and I'm telling Tracy, like, and I already said, like, he's not alive or whatever, and she was like, well, how bad are you going to feel when you're wrong? How stupid are you going to feel when you're wrong? Something like that on her comment. And like later that day or the next day, they said it wasn't him. And I was just like, dude, you know, how bad do you feel? So it gets very frustrating when people try to come and say that kind of stuff. But yeah. And behind the scenes, because I'm over here like telling Tracy, well, they're going to find him any day now. They have to find him any day. Like, it's coming up. Because I felt that, but it was just like, I hope they do so people would shut up about it already and quit trying to say he's like out there living his life somewhere. Because that was one where I had the experience of knowing when he passed. And then everybody questioned me and made me question myself about him being at the lake, which I don't think he ever was, because he wasn't found anywhere near it as far as I know. Oh. Yeah. I mean, probably close to what I said in the first reading before everybody made me second guess everything. Because they were like, oh, he was seen somewhere else or something by the lake or whatever. And I'm just like, okay. I even had somebody come on TikTok and they were like, I was questioning you at first, but southeast is the direction that they're saying that they tracked him at. Like, yeah, well, I told you, opposite direction. The fool did not go to Canada. I could tell people, like, I get so frustrated when people want to come and act like they know more and they're not the ones sitting with it. You know what I mean? And dealing with it. And seeing what I'm seeing. Etc., etc. So, anyways, I guess I better get off here. It seems like it's starting to lightning a lot. I gotta get the animals taken care of and whatnot. I got some dogs outside, so I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go feed everybody and get around for bed. And Tracy, I'm sure I will see you through text messages. Oh, I know. It was so annoying because there was a sighting, and I'm telling Tracy, like, there's always sightings of missing people that aren't legit. Like, look at the one in Sebastian. Like, there's always like a doppelganger that shows up somewhere, and they swear that it's them, and it ends up not being. So I'm just like, dude, why even come here and like even start? You know? Yeah, and that's what I told her too. I was like, all right, well, who feels silly now? Actually, I think I replied that and said that. Like, okay, well, who feels bad now? Alright, it's starting to thunder and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go. Remember, if you want in on the, what's it called? We'll call it love away, raffle, giveaway, whatever. Message me. And if you still want to, I do have a list of questions I'm going to be getting to soon, but if you still want the 2 questions, they're still available. 26. And you message me. So I'm going to go because the storm is getting closer. I will see you guys soon.